acknowledge the Camaragal, as they are the traditional custodians of the land, which we are all on today. And for tens of thousands of years, they have nurtured the balance between the land, the harbour, and its wildlife. And we here at Taronga, we strive to follow in their footsteps as shared custodians for the wild. Now, we share that connection through our seals, and we are hoping today to share that connection with you guys. So all of the seals which you will be meeting, they're either rare, rescued, or they've been relocated. And these seals, they are our ambassadors for the wild. But let's make welcome our first seal. His name is Pepper. Joining us with Keeper Jose. Now, Pepper here is a Californian sea lion. He was relocated to us from another zoo all the way in Europe. Since then, he's got a lot of growing up. He's very comfortable here at the zoo. But do you guys know that we all have something in common with Pepper? Take a look at your hand. And now let's take a look at Pepper's front flipper. Inside that naked and hairless flipper, we actually share the same bone structure which is inside our hands. And that's what allows an eared seal just like Pepper to maneuver on land with plenty of ease. So why don't we watch as he goes for a bit of a walk. Using all four of those flippers, he makes very easy work of the wharf. Well done. But we all know those flippers are truly designed for the water. Swimming like this is a natural behaviour known as bowing or porpoising. It's a very energy efficient way for a seal to travel through the ocean. Each time he breaches the water, he takes a really quick breath of air, maintaining that speed. And it's not just seals who swim like this, things like dolphins and penguins swim like this as well. Now, seals out in our oceans, they do make amazing predators, but there is another predator out there that often gets a bad reputation, but is in fact a very important part to a healthy ocean. Now, Pepper does a very good impression of this animal, so he'll show it to you now. Yell it out if you know what that looks like. Shark, exactly right. Now, although Pepper might be the cutest, chubbiest shark you've seen all day, what he's really demonstrating is another natural behaviour which seals use to thermoregulate. It might not look like it, but he does have a really thick layer of fur, which is excellent at keeping in that body heat, but it's only those naked and hairless flippers which allow him to cool down his body on a hot day. Now, when Pepper's ready to join us, he weighs over 200 kilos. And it's those two powerful front flippers which help him to swim through the water, but also support that body weight on land. In fact, those front flippers are so strong that he can support his entire body weight on those two front flippers alone. So when you're ready, Pep, why don't you show off for us today? Well done, Pepper. Now, those flippers are good for one last thing, and that is going for another swim. So he's going to do a bit of a victory lap. Pepper is a little bit of a stage hog. He likes to swim around after his little bit. We call it a victory lap, but whenever he's ready, he will leave, but he'll make that decision. So we'll see if he makes his way out. We do have to make sure he is safely away before we bring out the next seal, because the next seal that we'll be meeting is another male Californian sea lion. His name, though, is Diego. So here is Diego with Keeper Brad. So just like Pepper, Diego here is a Californian sea lion who was also relocated to us from another zoo. But Diego is out here today to show you all the life of a seal.
There is a house built out of stone. One floor is walls and windows sides. Tables and chairs warmed by all of the lights. This is a place where I don't feel alone. This is a place where I feel at home.
Bơi giống sâu sâu. Được không? Có sâu chưa? Chuột đeo vào luôn à?
Now, life in the wild for our seals isn't always easy, and human impacts are one of their biggest challenges. But Diego has done an amazing job, and we have a big bucket of fish waiting for him. What do you guys reckon? Has he done a good job? Now, you may have already noticed just how easily the seals catch the fish when we throw it to them. Well, it's all thanks to those whiskers, and we're going to give you guys a bit of a closer look. On the count of three, yell whiskers and check out Diego's. 1, 2, 3. Well done, Diego. Now, on the base of each of those whiskers is a sensitive nerve fibre, which gives seals the sense of touch. This is what helps them hunt when their eyesight might be limited in dark and murky waters. Now, Diego here, he's on a very healthy diet, eating over 10 kilos of fish every single day. But Diego, how do we feel when all that seafood runs out? Sad. Now, why don't we join Keeper Brad at the water's edge, and we'll see if we can see any fish in our waters today. Did you see anything down there, Diego? No? But is there something that everyone can do to help? That's a big yes from Diego. Now, sadly, we are overfishing our oceans, and it is pushing seals to swim further and further to find their next meal. But next time you're out shopping for seafood, look out for the MSC bluefish stick. Which one's that, Diego? That's right, that one just there. Now, the MSC stands for the Marine Stewardship Council, which is a non-for-profit organisation working with fisheries to ensure the way they're obtaining their seafood is by using sustainable practices, making sure that there's fish out there for seals, for us, and ultimately keeping our oceans full of life, making Diego a very happy seal. See that happy face? Beautiful smile, mate. Well, that is all from Diego today. He's done an amazing job as always, so we'll give him a round of applause as he makes his way out. Thank you, Diego. Now, the next of our seals joining us, his name is Bondi. Bondi is a